Thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Another week, another win.
Yeah, fantastic win. To go up against a team like MK Dons, and go behind. It was, we showed some real character there and come back and, like I say, got the win and got back on that winning feeling again. It's a nice feeling to be on.
We'll get to the Twitter questions in a minute, but do you think people are taking you more seriously now?
Yeah, possibly. I think they've got to be honest. I think, the way that we're playing at the moment, people are having to step up and sort of have a look at, our strengths and take us a bit more seriously.
And yourself on Saturday, given the Player of the Month award and the Supporters Club.
Yeah.
It must have been nice to get that recognition.
Yeah, it's a fantastic feeling. Like you said, to get the recognition from the fans is always a massive bonus, and just shows that they're right behind us. They're sort of kicking every ball in that sense, and really pleased to get the votes.
This week, a bit of coaching for yourself. So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, well, I did my coaching badges over the summer. It was a 2-week course, and we've throughout the next sort of 3 or 4 months, I think it is, we've got continuation days that we've got to go and do a little bit of coaching here and there. And yeah, did that on Wednesday, so that was back in Manchester, and it went well. I'm pleased.
Kevin Lisby got the cakes in today. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
Another year older. How much of a sort of inspiration is he?
Fantastic, yeah. Just to have around the dressing rooms has been fantastic. When he hasn't been involved in previous games or whatever with the cups or whatever, he's still in and out of the dressing room, making sure everybody's lively and feeling ready for it. And you've seen the impact he causes on the pitch. He causes every defence a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So. He's an absolute handful to play against, and I'm just glad he's in our team.
Right, the bit that everyone's been waiting for, so asking fans on Twitter today to submit their questions for you. I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
First one from Philip Geddes. He says, "Is there any away ground that you enjoy playing at, and why?"
I'd probably say Sheffield Wednesdays. I think just for the atmosphere, and the crowd beforehand singing the song that they do before the kick off. Just makes you feel up for it. Makes you get ready, and the pitch and the size of the stadium as well. It's fantastic to play at.
From Joe Daniel, when you were a kid, who did you pretend to be when playing football?
I was always possibly a striker. I used to support Villa as a kid, so it was either Dwight York or Dean Saunders or someone like that. I'm probably showing my age there, but it was people like that. I never really wanted to be a defender, but you end up getting put there.
One also from Joe. Who's better at football, you or your brother Tom?
I'd obviously like to say myself, but I think Tom's represented England. At under 19, I think 18 and under 19 level. Something I never managed to do, although I got sort of drafted in to do a couple of training camps with the England setup. It was never as far as what Tom went. So I'd probably have to say Tom, unfortunately.
One from Oliver Buck. Your squad number 15. Does that have any significance for you?
No, nothing. I was 15 once back at Huddersfield, but no, it's nothing significant. It was just something that the kit man Ada said was available, so I took it.
Liam Giles, as the captain of the team, what sort of responsibility do you have in the changing room before a game?
I think everybody sort of manages themselves really. I think especially before games there's a lot of people getting ready and getting focused and things. I think it's just possibly a general chat around the lads and making sure everybody knows the jobs and stuff like that. I think it'd probably be best off asking the rest of the players really on their thoughts, but I feel as if I try and get around everybody and make sure everybody's ready and knows the script.
Ant Blower, he says, what's your best memory with us so far?
I think last season, coming so close to the playoffs was fantastic. The run that we went on, but yeah, previous results, Colchester away was a good memory for me. Having played there, I've not had too many good results going back there, and got a little bit of stick from the fans and whatnot. So to go there and win like we did, that was a good memory for me, possibly.
And just lastly, James Hudson, lead Orient to the Championship or England to win the World Cup next year?
Oh, it's got to be Orient to the Championship, hasn't it? I mean, it'd be a great achievement for the club, great achievement for myself, and be one that I'd be very proud of. I think we've got, a good chance of doing that. So I think it's one that I'd look to do, definitely.